Forms of fractions. In the last class, we began the chapter on fractions by explaining what a fraction is and how it is written. In this class, we shall seek to explain the various forms of fractions that exist.
When the value of the numerator is less than that of the denominator, e.g., 3/5, it is a proper fraction. In this case, the numerator 3 is less than the denominator 5.
But when the value of the numerator is greater than that of the denominator, example, 8/5, it is an improper fraction. The numerator 8 is of course greater than the denominator 5.
Improper fractions can further be reduced to mixed fractions, where 8/5 can be written as one whole number 3/5, meaning 1 plus 3/5, not 1 times 3/5.
Let's explain that further. If 8 is divided by 5, we will have 1 with a remainder of 3. That is where the 1 and the 3 come in. The 1 is the whole number part of the mixed fraction, while 3 is the fractional part, with 5 still remaining as the denominator. It is, however, better to leave improper fractions in the vulgar form in which they are, than to convert them to mixed fractions.
Now, this is because when converted, the confusion of 1 plus 3/5 and then 1 times 3/5 arises. Secondly, it is generally more difficult to divide or multiply mixed fractions than it is with improper fractions. However, to carry out arithmetic operations with mixed fraction, you will first convert them to improper fractions before proceeding. This does not mean that fractions cannot be expressed as mixed.
The mixed fraction or number, one whole number, 3/5, can best be explained as one whole circle and 3/5 of another circle, where the one whole circle comprises 5 unseen indivisible sections. The 1/5 shows that each of the divided portions is 1 out of 5 divided sections that makes up the circle.
Now, let's express the following food items as fractions and classify what kind of fractions they are.
Okay, to start with, what is the fraction of this bread? By now, I expect you should know its half. That is 1/2. Now, what type of fraction is it and why?
The fraction of half is a proper fraction because the numerator 1 is less than the denominator 2. But let us also ask you, what fraction type do these oranges represent and why?
First, these oranges when expressed as a fraction is 3/2. From our initial classification, this is a mixed fraction because it has a whole number 3 and a fraction of half.
Good.
Okay, listener, how would you explain the fraction of this apple? If you said 1/6, then sorry, but you are wrong. Instead, it is 6/6 of an apple. In other words, it is one apple, but divided into 6 unequal slices.
That is quite confusing.
Okay. The apple is just one, but divided into 6 unequal slices. So the sum of all the slices is 6, which then is the denominator. To get the numerator, we need to consider any separate individuals or groups that exist among the slices. Since none has been separated from the rest, we still have the 6 together. So the numerator is still 6, same as the denominator. If we place the numerator 6 over the denominator 6, it will give us 1. This is the principle behind equivalent fractions, which shall be treated in the next class. However, if you remove one of the slices, the numerator would be 5 while the denominator would be 6, making the fraction to be 5/6. Is it clear now?
Very, very clear.